There's a pain that doesn't come with loud tears or screaming fights. It's quieter than that, more invisible. It's the ache of seeing someone you once loved with someone else. Not in a dream, not in a what-if scenario, but in real life, in the store, at a party, on social media, or worse, unexpectedly, in the very place where your love used to live. How do you handle that? How do you breathe through a moment that knocks the wind out of you? That's what we're unpacking today. This video is for every woman who's ever stood there, frozen in the moment that proved love had moved on without her. You are not alone. When you see your ex with someone new, your body reacts before your brain can even catch up. Your heart stops, your breath shortens, your stomach tightens. It's a shockwave, a betrayal. Even if you knew this day would come. And then come the questions. Did he ever love me? Was I that easy to replace? Is she better than me? Stop, right there. You are not replaceable. You are not a mistake to be corrected by the next woman. You are not something to be moved on from. What you're experiencing isn't just about him. It's about the version of you that existed when you loved him. And now, that version of you feels lost, discarded, left behind. But that pain, that grief, it means you're human. It means your love was real. It means you felt something. And that matters. Let's talk about the comparison trap. It's easy, too easy, to look at her and think she's everything you're not. Prettier, skinnier, more successful, easier to love. But comparison is a thief, a liar. It warps your reflection until you can't see your own worth. Here's the truth. You're only seeing her highlight reel. You're comparing your unfiltered pain to her filtered joy. You don't know her story. You don't know their story. And most importantly, you don't need to. Because this isn't about her. And it's not even really about him. It's about you. You, learning to stop measuring your healing against someone else's timeline. You, remembering that worth isn't something anyone can take away just by walking away. You are not in a race. You are in recovery, and healing is not linear. What hurts the most isn't always what you had with him. It's what you thought you were going to have, the dreams, the plans, the future you'd already built in your mind. When you see him with someone new, it's not just the loss of a person, it's the death of an entire imagined life. And that deserves grief. Real grief, not something to brush off or minimize. You're grieving the almost, the what if. And sometimes that's harder than grieving what actually was. So let yourself feel it. Cry for the version of you that believed in forever. Honor her, because she was brave. And even if things didn't turn out the way she hoped, she showed up for love with an open heart. That is never something to be ashamed of. After the shock and after the grief comes the narration. The stories you tell yourself. Stories like, if he's happy with her, then I must have been the problem. She must be everything I'm not. Stop. Again. You are not the villain in his story, and he is not the author of yours. What if the truth isn't that you weren't enough, but that the relationship was never meant to carry both of you into the next season of your lives? What if it had nothing to do with worth, and everything to do with timing? What if love isn't always supposed to last forever to be real? Let that settle. It's time to take your power back, not by pretending it doesn't hurt, not by rushing into a new relationship to prove you've moved on, but by slowly, gently returning to yourself. You are still here. You are still valuable. You are still worthy of love that doesn't leave. Start with the small things. Go to the places you avoided. Wear the dress you thought he liked. Reclaim the music, the restaurants, the memories. Take your life back piece by piece. You don't need to erase him to rebuild yourself. You are not what he left. You are what remains. And that is everything. So what if they look happy? Here's what you need to understand. Looking happy and being happy are not the same. You don't know what happens behind closed doors. And honestly, it's not your job to know. Their happiness doesn't erase your pain. Their smiles don't invalidate your healing. Focus inward, because the greatest revenge is not being indifferent. It's being free. free from bitterness, free from needing answers, free from waiting for karma. You deserve a life so full that you stop checking to see how full theirs looks. And one day, you'll surprise yourself. You'll see a photo or hear his name, or maybe even see him with her again, and your chest won't cave in, your breath won't catch. You'll just feel, and then let it pass. That's when you know you're healing. Not because you forgot, but because you remembered, and it didn't break you this time. That's growth, that's strength, that's you. Healing isn't linear, it's a slow unraveling, a quiet rebuild. It's 1,000 moments that all whisper, you're going to be okay. So if you've seen your ex with someone new and it gutted you, know this. You are not alone. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are human and healing and worthy of a love that chooses you completely. Your story isn't over, it's just beginning. If this spoke to something deep in you, if you felt seen, heard, or just a little less alone today, then please, like this video, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more stories that hold space for healing. This channel is a place for the brave, for the women rising from heartbreak, for those learning to breathe again, one day at a time. Leave a comment below, even just a heart emoji, so I know you're out there. We heal louder when we heal together. Thanks for watching.